time, you can hear the reaction from people in the neighborhood now. We're going to turn our cameras back that way and see if we can figure out what's going on. But that's the first we've heard of any shots or explosions in since an hour ago. Yeah, it's been at least an hour. You know, we're not sure if that was officers opening fire or perhaps as they go in and check for possible explosives, a detonation. We do not know, but just to be clear, that's the first explosive sound we've heard within the last hour or so. Okay, we're going to monitor that.
Again, checking in to you guys. We got an active shooter situation in Jersey, but they keep going back and forth saying it's active. It was active, and then it was. They just tried to say it wasn't active, and then there was a shots fired.
People here are asking us, what do we know about those at least 4 people inside?
We got a scanner going, and I got these clown ass news misleading people. The scanner is different than the news.
Jacob Freund, who is also helping with the management, and we
this attack being potentially a targeting of the Jewish community.
And recently,
okay, now it's anti-Semitism.
Sprouted forth.
There's a school right there too, guys. There's a school right there. Thanks for stopping through, Iggy, checking in here. What's up, everyone?
And there is prayers, and a lot of Judaism has come into the area.
Hudson City, New Jersey, active shooter. 1 cop shot in the head. We got a scanner going. Thanks to Walking Tall. We got a scanner going. Thanks to Walking Tall. And then this is the live lying ass news. Literally lying live. They're lying live.
What goes through your mind when you hear that there's 2 active shooters and there's officers who have been shot? At least 1 officer shot in the head. What goes through your mind?
What goes through my mind, I've never experienced this before. I've been here 30 years. Everything is peaceful here. And all of a sudden, when I came today to Jersey City, everything got out of whack. And I'm concerned, but hopefully we'll recover from this mishap. And we have a nice community. We work together.
Now,
the Jersey City community, with the Jewish community, with God's help, we'll be able to move forward. And
okay.
Yes, Rabbi Friedler, thank you so much for the time. And I know you're thinking about.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I made a prayer for them. And with God's help, things will turn out.
Shauna, what's up, baby?
Thank you so much for the time, Rabbi.
Big Stack, Big Mac, what's up? Moonchild, what's up? John Smith, what's up? What up? What up?
I saw them staging around the
TJ, brother, what's up?
Street for people that are familiar with Jersey City. Just 3 blocks from where this kosher grocery store and the shooting unfolded. And we see the ESU Emergency Service Unit.
Check out the scanner for a little bit, because they're lying. Dude. The news is off the meat racks, bro. Look, I got the scanner going right as I was starting up, and the news goes, this thing, the screen that you see right there, them people, right here, right there. They go.
Armstrong Avenue, Cable Light Sterling Avenue, on the response 19, 17, 15, 5, letter 8. That's our 410, 410, 250 officer. Be advised, go down west side and come back up. 313 Armstrong Avenue, 70, Sterling Avenue. 17, 15, 5, letter 8, latitude 4, 74, 72, safety officer. Be advised, go down to west side, come back up. Company responded by 863, Citrus, Playground 2.
Okay, I was saying that. The news that on the screen right there goes.
SpaceX and Myrtle and MLK for attack team over here. If you need them to come by.
The news goes, bam, shootings, no shots fired. No, it's been over an hour. Meanwhile, the scanner, 15 minutes ago, they were banging, bok, 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 for sure. I heard it. The news is saying there was no shots fired in over an hour. Then, right on the news, you heard bang, 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 the live news, and they go, "Oh, shots fired again. We don't know if it was an explosion, but there's shots. We hear bang, banging." Then all of a sudden, the active shooting situation that they said wasn't active was active again.
I reported 313 Armstrong Avenue, either Sterling Avenue. On the response, engine 19, engine 17.
The news is so full of shit, dude. Crazy. Like, I wasn't planning to come on and, like, insult the news. They, like, just did this to show. Yeah, good. No doubt, walking tall. Thank you, brother. I would say it's working fairly well, right? I think it's working good. Seems on point to me, walking tall, for sure. Seems like they're more on point than the news was. News is lying already. Let's see what they're saying real quick. The news.
Any specific community, but obviously they're going to investigate possibilities.
I can't even hear the news.
Coming around by 120 or 117A.
Criminal in nature.
I'm with the student. And told that dude he got officer Paulie number to call her, let him know, tell her to let him know he can't leave.
Along with their bomb techs on scene assisting as a precaution. Also on hand.
Dude,
FBI.
I have. Also on hand, FBI. Look, check this out. Yo, listen. Bro.
Emergency service officers to assist.
Dude, this was. Oh, man, did this pay off? Walking tall. Walking tall. Did this pay off? Listening to the scanner with the live news. Bro. Look, they're lying so bad. Not only lying, they're exaggerating the situation. They already turned it anti-Semitism. The news had a Jewish man on here. They were just interviewing a Jewish man, trying to make it like they shot up some Jewish neighborhood. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. I'm just saying that. You don't hear that. You don't hear the scanner saying that. Jewish neighborhoods, people without yarmulkes are running around everywhere. I didn't hear the scanner say that once. As soon as I come on with the news, they got
the governor and the attorney general.
Look, you hear him? The FBI is here. The governor, the attorney general. Why is it so low?
They have further clarity in his statement. The governor expressing his concern and thoughts for the officers injured in this incident, thus confirming the number 3 or the plural that there are multiple officers injured in this incident. Again, at the suspects, it is unclear just because they are down whether they are killed or just injured. And again,
okay, that may be true, but what I have so far is one cop shot in the head. News is reporting multiple cops shot. A second ago, the shooters were shooting from the ground. Even though they were hit, they were still shooting. Then, listening to the scanner prior to setting up the live, all right, it was an active shooter situation. I turned it on. The news is talking about it's not active. There's no shots fired in over an hour. Meanwhile, I just heard shots fired. Walking Tall was the one who told me to put the scanner on. Walking Tall heard shots fired. And what we haven't even been talking about for an hour. The news is reporting there has been no shots fired in over an hour. And I'm telling you, I was listening to it 10 minutes ago. Bang, bang. And they're reporting no shots in over an hour. Then on the live news at the beginning of this, they start shooting on live news. So there they go right there. First time shots are fired in an hour. Then they go and they have a Jewish man ready to be interviewed. During an active shooter situation, the news has a Jewish man ready to interview. Like, ready, like on hand. Like, oh, get ready for the next shooting. We're going to have a Jewish guy ready. That's what it seems like to me. Like, how you have a Jewish man just sitting there during an active shooter situation ready to talk on, oh, yeah, well, you know, all of a sudden it's anti-Semitic. Dude, Walking Tall, did you peep that? Walking Tall, have you heard anything about it being a Jewish neighborhood?
Where do you need them with the bomb team?
You know what? It's in Hudson. Pretty sure it's a Jewish neighborhood.
And NYPD bomb team.
NYPD's on scene.
I'm off with them on MLK, just north of the
They
scene.
must be on the border.
They're looking for direction to come in. They were advised to respond to the scene.
Sending robot. Look, they're sending a robot in there.
Yeah, we just have them holes at that location. We have all contacts downrange right now. We have contacts with NYPD at the command post.
We heard and saw live on our air as this standoff was ongoing and appears to be ongoing. But again, best
They're sending a robot into the bodega.
Both suspects are down until they get confirmation.
Preliminary
they are
reports.
proceeding with every
Shot in the head,
precaution.
critically wounded.
And Adam, who is on scene, would know best.
All
as
public
to,
schools have been locked
the
down.
developments
There's
on
that
scene.
Sacred Heart is right across the street from here.
Multiple senior
There's a
law
school right
enforcement
there. It goes. Is that it? Yeah, Sacred.
Taking the time to make sure we are reporting as
No,
much
that ain't
as
it.
we can accurately to you. But again, this is preliminary. Things can and will change as we learn more.
Oh yeah, we know
John,
you're
this is
you're
best
good
info
for
we have
that.
So far. Thank
But
you.
who
Just
am I
wanted to
looking at?
explain to Viewers, what we're watching. You see a live
NBC.
feed
Oh,
on the right.
definitely good for that.
Control room. Is that a live feed or is this a video from earlier? That is a live feed. So on the right, we saw those SWAT officers assembling something on the front.
I got some video of when it.
Vehicle that,
I got some videos to show you guys.
So you can
Just
see,
let's
this
pay
is part
attention
with
real quick.
Jonathan and of course our law enforcement experts, Manny Gomez and former police commissioner Bill Bratton told us that though you may have an early indication that it's over, it is not. They are still going through this scene, and as Jonathan pointed out, good clarification, shooters may be down, does not necessarily mean they're dead. So this is not a safe scene as far as we know just yet. It has not been declared over.
Who the
And
fuck?
concern
Hello?
turns, though, for an officer
Dude.
gravely wounded at Jersey City Medical Center, and that is where Ravietta
Bro.
is standing by. Randy?
Guys, did you see me dial anyone? I swear to God, this phone just called somebody.
Someone with the city of Jersey City who told us there will be some sort of news update in the next
Dude.
half hour, not far from us, about 15 minutes away at the corner of Bergen and Grant.
Look, now it's
So there
disabled,
may be
bro.
Another point where we can get more
Look at that.
information. We know that
And it
officer
just
that was
called
gravely
somebody.
injured was taken to Jersey City Medical Center, a trauma center, and this is what it looks like at this hour. You can see police at the intersection at both front and back of the hospital, police guarding pretty much every entrance to this hospital. Again, there has been mention of other folks injured, other officers injured. We're not sure if they are at this hospital, but we do know that officer that was shot in the head is here at Jersey City Medical, again in very critical condition. For that reason, you'll see there is a large police presence here. We're told the New Jersey State Police Benevolent Association, the head of that group, is on his way if he's not here already. Of course,
There you
we
go.
can expect
There you
family
go.
to
It's
arrive
bigger
at this
there.
hospital as well. But I can tell you that just monitoring the hospital, we've seen several officers rushing in with their lights on, going into the hospital. So clearly, this is very much a situation that continues to unfold, as Jonathan mentioned earlier. You can see police are basically monitoring traffic and making sure to get folks in and out of the hospital, escorting people who are leaving the hospital. Again, what you're seeing right now is this is a very large.
Look, another Jewish dude.
Jersey City Medical. It is here that officer that was shot in the head.
Oh, bro.
Jersey City Medical, of course, is a trauma
Dude.
center, so we're getting the best care as close to the situation as possible. We're waiting for more information, but we're told the city of Jersey City will be holding a briefing in the next half hour. We're hoping we'll get more information, and as soon as we do, we'll pass it on along to you. But for now, we'll send it back to you, David.
Ravietta at Jersey City Medical Center.
At least
Thank you, Ray.
one
We
shooter is
understand the
down now.
anxiety of
I
those
thought both
officers
were
there.
down.
Don't know the last time they
Dig this, right? Check this out. If this, man, be prepared for a double F if that is a Jewish neighborhood. Be prepared. Because they had them ready to go, man, with the yarmulkes on and everything, standing there ready to talk. During an active shooting, they're ready to talk. Shots in the background. Bang, bang, bang. They're ready to talk, though. They're already ready. Anti-Sem. They were ready, like, it was ready, man.
I'm off with the emergency and that they want to know which direction to come down with the machines.
Yeah, John Smith. Why is
making an entry from MLK northbound to the location.
Why is NYPD up there? What is it? Right across the bridge? Is that the part of Jersey that's right across the bridge?
These are dangerous people. Whenever you have heavily armed people that are willing to attempt to take a police officer's life, they clearly have bad intentions.
Okay, Stack. I got you.
The cop, you obviously have no respect for life in general and no fear of wounding a civilian.
Oops, my bad. God damn it.
The perimeter secured, they're tactfully
gotcha, walking tall.
Sure that there are no other threats to themselves or others, and they'll go in there when they feel safe that
gotcha.
to go in there and take out whoever is left in that.
Yeah, I hear you, G-Dog. Lying son of a guns.
The investigation, that's why the ATF, the FBI, state law enforcement is there. They're there to ensure that there are no other risks to other places in the city, state, or country. They are going to quickly ascertain.
Hudson is a growing Jewish community, John Smith?
Inside the store that could flesh out exactly what this is. Was it a hold-up gone bad, a robbery gone bad? Was it an act of
damn. Oh, shit.
Again, with the caveat that all of this is preliminary, a senior law enforcement official
Heavy
tells
gunfire in
us
Jersey
that
City. Governor
it
says police
appears
officers have been
that
shot.
There is an ongoing homicide investigation.
Oh no, I believe you. I believe you, John, because I know you're from that area, so I believe you.
The two people in this truck,
Let me
and
change this.
that officer was shot initially. It's unclear if the shooting is at that cemetery location, which is a little distance away, or if it's right in front of or near the store. But somewhere nearby, an officer is shot. Then the suspects drive and flee and the standoff and the shooting takes place. I am told from this official that it is believed that the two shooters
clear route down the drive. We have to go.
Inside the store were injured. Two others are believed to be okay, and that this may be finally getting contained and some clarity at this time. But again, as you see, they are not taking any chances, and the standoff and the security zone continues at this hour as they work to confirm that the two shooters inside that store, the two suspected shooters inside that store, are in fact down and no longer a threat. But again, this
smash that like button for me, guys. Smash that thumbs up for me.
A homicide investigation, and that a police officer was shot as they were working that case, and that these suspects then fled to this area. And the fact that it's this Jewish community and perhaps a Jewish-owned store is coincidental and not deliberately targeted. This is very preliminary, as the Jersey City Police, the state police, the FBI, ATF all have to investigate. They have to check out that rental van or truck to make sure, and also learn more about the suspects. So very early on, very preliminary, that's the best information we have. When I say the two suspected shooters are believed down inside the store, that does not mean
what's
they're
up,
killed.
babe? What's up, Peg?
They're down and
Good luck, G-Dog.
Usually they believe they've been down and they need to go in to make sure that they are no longer a threat. Unclear to me if the 2 injured people from inside the store have been removed, if the 2 others who are okay have been now removed and are okay, and their whereabouts. Perhaps Ray Vieta, who's at the hospital, may know more from hospital officials in terms of whether there are others who have arrived there for any sort of treatment. What we do know is that 3 officers have been injured in this shooting standoff. One, the first officer, who was believed shot by these suspects during the initial investigation. He is in extremely grave condition. We are waiting an update from the prosecutor's office to brief us on the condition of that officer and whether, as being explained to us, the events, whether that is in fact accurate. And 2 others injured. One may have been injured by a ricocheting police bullet or friendly fire, if you will. Another officer, 3rd officer, also injured at the scene. Unclear if that's from gunfire. Again, all of this is very preliminary.
I do know, Commander. Have a check in at the command center.
Why earlier, perhaps about an hour ago, I told you that this was leaning not terror or hate crime. Now we know why. There's apparently a murder investigation underway, and that these 2 men may have been stopped, questioned, or approached by an officer, and that officer was shot and critically wounded, shot in the head, and then the standoff then continued at this bodega. I stress this is very preliminary, and things, as we've seen all afternoon, have changed. That's the best information law enforcement has at the
Okay. Now,
all units from 975, hold traffic. Once again, hold traffic.
it's coming to fruition. Okay. There's a murder investigation going on. They're in the hood. This is Jersey City, bro. This is one of the worst cities in America. One of the most deadliest, biggest gang-banging cities in America. There's homicides there every single day. Shootings are not, like, abnormal in this area. Shootings happen all the time out here. So, basically, there's a murder investigation going on. The cops pulled them over, okay? Now the cops, dude's wanted for murder, so he's like, I'm going out, you know what I mean? I'm going out bucking. Boom, shoots the cop. They get into a standoff in a Jewish neighborhood. So now when the news comes and there's a shooting and it happens to be in a Jewish neighborhood, now the news is trying to spin it like it's like it was a shooting in a Jewish neighborhood. So we'll see what they end up with their final conclusion is. But they already tried to spin it like it was some damn Jewish shooting, and obviously it wasn't. But it doesn't look like no fake one. I don't think so in this area. Not in this area. This shit happens all the time out there, man. This ain't nothing new. But you never know, Johnny. You just never know, Johnny. Yeah, TJ. Right there, yeah. Come on, scanner.
10-931, could you raise Sergeant Rivera, please? Sergeant Rivera? NDC Rivera. Good morning, Sergeant Rivera. That's right. I'll be down for the
The risk of loss of life for all involved, the community, the officers.
Dude, that's extremely low.
The lack of knowledge about what's going on.
Why is that so low?
Is a serious impediment. If you have people that are walking through an active crime scene, an active shooter situation, not even realizing the dangers inherent in that. Folks coming out of their house or it is extremely dangerous because of the lack of information out to the public and the officers trying to handle the situation.
Yeah, and someone referenced an incident we had in Florida just a few days ago with that, I guess, moving bank robbery and how challenging it is. And unfortunately, a civilian paying the price in that incident.
Yes, these active shooter situations are extremely unique in nature, and officers going into those situations often have very little information and have to rely on their training and their experience, their equipment to help them mitigate those situations.
Okay, and just to repeat, Keith, explosives, people we saw go in, we heard during a live shot, we thought might have been a shot, maybe it was a flashbang of some sort. There are protocols that they're going to do now, even if they don't think it links to terror or domestic terror. And again, no conclusion has been drawn, but that's what we're going through right now.
Affirmative. In a situation like this, you ultimately want to stop the threat. But once you do it, you slow the job down so that you can methodically go through and have the best outcomes for saving lives. So that's all involved.
Right. All right, Keith, stand by there with me, if you will, if you have time, because
sure.
we were trying to just absorb as much information. I'm looking here. The this happened close to a number of schools, but in particular Sacred Heart. And the Newark Archdiocese put out a statement saying all students and staff at Sacred Heart are safe. However, the school remains on lockdown. And I'm looking at this statement coming out at 3:24. And we've heard Keith. Absolutely declare that a threat remains, but the school is on lockdown. Parents of Sacred Heart students have been notified that their children are safe and police are there. Events still unfolding. Please keep all involved in your thoughts and prayers. So that's from the Newark Archdiocese, and we did hear how frightening it was in the beginning when all these shots were being fired right near a school, which is near that scene on Martin Luther King Drive and Bidwell in South Jersey City. The FBI tweeted out, the FBI office out of Newark, saying that they're on the scene in Jersey City, and we had heard that earlier. Public asked to stay away from the area of MLK Drive, and this live picture here, which we believe is near the Bayview Cemetery. And Jonathan Deans had already explained to us that this may have started there as a result of a homicide investigation. Officers perhaps wanted to talk to the individuals in the truck, and that officer was shot and gravely wounded. But you can see these live pictures here that this crime scene extends out now. And this is in MLK Drive, Bayview Cemetery. Jonathan had reported just a few minutes ago that perhaps that officer confronted the suspects. They shot him and then took off and may have landed coincidentally at the
chest pain, man.
store. So you can understand the initial concern, given the rise in anti-Semitic attacks that we've seen in our city and across the country. There were some attacks and issues of domestic terrorism. Nothing's been declared officially yet. We are looking at pointing towards more criminal-like activity. This is a live shot of Jersey City Medical. The officer is being treated, and a number of other Jersey City officers have responded. I'm just listening now for an update. I understand that we have the superintendent, Frank Walker, of Jersey City Schools. Mr. Walker, you with us? Yes, I am. It has been an incredible afternoon for you and your staff and your students, I know. And I was kind of reading some of the initial notes you gave our staff. But take us through your day today, starting shortly after noon.
Use the bathroom for the school.
Scheduled for a meeting outside the building at 1 o'clock, about 12:30, just prior to leaving. I received a call from a board member that indicated that there may have been some shots fired in the vicinity of one of our schools, PS number 29. And so I contacted the school, spoke with a staff member, and they said, in fact,
all right, Peg, be safe now. Loaded Peg, be safe now.
I contacted the supervisor of security.
Chest pain.
And confirmed some of the.
What the hell's going on, guys?
Some of our areas.
Freaking 31 years old getting chest pain. Look at that. Blue coming through for the units in the rear. Blue. I don't know what he said just there. But blue's coming through.
information. All of our schools are online.
Blue coming through. What's that mean? Paramedics are coming?
We're communicating with the parents by way of robocall to let them know that their children are safe.
No doubt, G-Dog. No doubt, brother.
Once we release them, once we get a clearance from the police department, we will release them and we will submit another robocall to parents so we'll get the children be
coming through the building.
students.
Okay.
Cops coming through. These are police.
Cops coming through, and they're going out the back door. Cops are coming through, and they're going out the back door. Okay, the cops come through the front door, and they're going out the back door. No, they not the bad guys. I don't know what it is, man. I'm just getting these weird chest pains.
Coming out the back door. The officers are coming out the back door.
I love sloppy joes, Shauna.
Oh, use caution. We got officers coming out the back door.
No doubt, though.
Okay, the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office now confirming that the police officer shot in the head today has died.
Okay, cop is dead.
Two additional officers and one civilian.
Okay, so the cop that got shot is dead, right? And I kid you not, when they first, well, no, actually not when they first, but about 10 minutes ago, you guys remember him saying that the cop was going to be fine, like it wasn't a deadly wound. 10 minutes later, he's dead. The news says anything, man. They'd say anything, for real. That's crazy, cuz.
Portions of them, but nothing to this degree. Our concern goes out to the family of the officers, those who were injured, and certainly the one that was fatally injured. But we've had portions and indications of shots fired in the community.
How good do you guys hear that? You guys hear it okay right now?
Evacuation drills based upon just how general practice.
Here goes my phone pressing shit again. Bro, look. Look.
We have a great relationship with the Jersey
City
Police Department, where we receive the support from them in terms of dealing with emergencies. So we feel pretty good about that. And
oh, now it's in another language too. That's great. That's great.
As a matter of fact, it's unfortunate, this whole situation, but the fact that it didn't happen at the end of the school day when our students are being dismissed is a blessing.
Indeed, even just for the emotional toll that it's taken on them for sure. But the good news, and thank you for coming on our air to reassure everyone that the Jersey City school students are safe and to reassure parents. Thank you, Mr. Walker. And the other school I mentioned, Sacred Heart, is an archdiocesan school.
Very low, right?
Well.
Vape, it's very low, but that's the news, not me. It's the news channel.
Very sad turn with the loss of the officer, but we also, in the Hudson County Prosecutor's note,
we're all the way up.
A civilian had been injured as well.
But you're right, it is low.
Yeah, we're still working to get more information about who that person is because, as Jonathan Deese has been reporting, this is a situation that moved from one location to the other. What you're looking at right now is where it ended up, the standoff, where we heard multiple rounds of gunfire, a barrage of shots, 3 to 4 different times over the course of 10 to 15 minutes. You can see how active the scene still is. The FBI is now here. We have...
Shauna, that's crazy. That speaks volumes, guys. Look what Shauna just said. By the way, we miss you, Shauna. We miss you around here, Shauna.
You mentioned the schools on lockdown. We just learned across the street is a daycare. And a mother came to the scene, worried about
TJ, are you serious?
Right across the street.
We got to try it, bro.
Potentially in danger.
TJ, we gotta try that, bro. We gotta try that.
As we heard those gunshots behind us,
but that speaks volumes, Shauna.
The fear and the concern from those parents.
Wait.
And now this is still an active scene because I'm looking right now at there's FBI and state police on the scene, and of course the Jewish paramedics right in front of us. That's the flashing lights you see. Here's what the scene looked like, though, in the heart of the standoff with police inside that grocery store.
Okay.
And that's when things really took a fearful turn just for the people in the area.
Okay.
As those gunshots.
Let's go to what I got now.
So many, it sounded like return fire from inside the grocery store with all the officers, SWAT teams on the outside during that standoff. And I also want to let you know, our videographer, Eddie Alonso, just told me he's got that really good view, and what you're seeing also on your screen.
Okay, hold up. Let me take us over to here. Let's go to big, heavy, active shooter, baby. Let's go there. All right, let's check this out.
Niggas from that store like, hey, backing them niggas. He must got. Oh, I think he done, y'all. I say you okay. Oh, it's in the mouth. Damn. Yeah, you coming? Damn. Niggas from that store like. Hey, backing them niggas. He must got. Oh, I think he done, y'all. I say you okay. Oh, it's in the mouth. Damn. Yeah, you coming?
He wasn't done, bro. He wasn't done. That's when you know motherfuckers is ready to die. They're ready. You're ready to die. You know what I mean? When you get to that point, man, you're ready to go. Like, where did all the other ones go I had up here, man? What's going on, bro? What the hell, bro? What the hell, bro? Dude, did I just get gypped out of that? Man, I'll pull it up on Twitter. F it, right? Hold up, hold on.
I want to thank you, Sir Gang, for Mr. Lab.
You got 5 DOA 1538.
This is the scene right here. Damn. Damn. You seen that one?
Alright, they're hitting the building right now, so she can just hold off for now. Appreciate it.
2 cops shot, 1 fatally. Suspects are down. Dozens of rounds fired during an ongoing gun battle in Jersey City. Sheriff calls incident active.
Western Yellow officer is going to be Licata, so
Hello? Yeah.
That's the school right there. That's the school. Say, Sacred Heart right there. Hear the kids. Damn, dude. You can hear the kids, bro.
We got some additional units down here. Uniform presence. Alright, Gil, whatever apparatus to clear this vehicle, have them come around from the Bayview side. Bayview's open, they can get in here. Alright, I got him at Schlegman.
Oh, Mel, what's up, El Mel?
They wouldn't even be able to go north from here. The way that things are right now.
Okay.
I'm already here standing by the girls' bathroom.
Basically, where this is happening, because if you're in the area, officials are telling everyone, stay inside this big state. Of course, again, there's this ongoing shootout with police. Yeah, I don't think so.
That would be toward exit 17.
What the hell is that? Is that me? Waiting for what? Oh, I don't know if that was me. Maybe that wasn't me.
Let me just jump in. Can you please reach out to any
What's the corner? MLK and what?
330. 330.
Bringing in a drone. Active shooter on roof. They're listening to the cop, listening to it on the police scanner. Can hear shots being fired. Shooter firing a PD tactical truck. Shooters shooting towards Sacred Heart School. Oh, man.
Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll have them throw the chem light out.
2 shooters down.
Go ahead, I'm throwing the chem light out. Sergeant, I'm gonna need those uniforms.
ATF responding. ATF is on the scene. 12 schools were placed on lockdown in the
I know
area.
that area segment at Wegman, they need crowd control. They need assistance clearing out that area.
Let's see if she lies.
So following breaking news right now in New Jersey, we're hearing of a shooting involving police where sources tell us one police officer has been shot. There are multiple locations, including the area of Martin Luther King Drive and Bayview Avenue. We're told schools in the area have been put on lockdown. A number of agencies are on the scene and we're gathering information. The New Jersey State PVA has tweeted out a request for prayers right now for Jersey
so that they
City.
can get stuff done.
Or as you aptly said, a chaotic situation. So I got it. All right, Jim Dolan, thanks. Keep us posted, Jim.
Yeah.
I want to show you some video. You heard our reporters in the field talk about there was some spotting by the police department of one of the gunmen. They believed was on the rooftop of the buildings along JFK Boulevard, Martin Luther King Boulevard, Martin Luther King Drive. There at the scene, and we have some scanner video and sound that we'd like you to listen to.
We have movement on the rooftop on Chevrolet and Bergen. One of the buildings, it's 156. Back there on the rooftop, Bergen and Big One, running roof to roof. He took off once he showed you guys into the building.
Multiple people dead inside buildings. Hold up. Back over to here. Hold up. Let's hear it. Wait a minute. Dude, why is this one so low?
The NYPD emergency rescue vehicle that's trying to get through the intersection. So the officers have cleared the intersection now. We were a block closer about 5 minutes ago, but they wanted to clear not only the media, but
let me come in the chat real quick with you guys.
So they're clearing this intersection to make sure they
damn,
can
it's
get
60 degrees over there.
when they're at the grocery store.
I'm in the
I
chat.
would say for sure, but it's going to be part of the rescue effort that's now taking place inside that kosher supermarket here on Martin Luther King
An AR
Drive
type of gun,
and
but the
Bidwell.
scanner never mentioned what kind of gun the
I'll keep
gunmen
watching
were
to see
using.
for you,
You're right.
David, but at this point,
You're right.
I don't,
And that's funny they would say
really wanna
AR.
talk to some of the people in the community to see
Walking
what
tall,
they're hearing
ain't it?
about who may have been inside. We know 4 people were inside that grocery store. It looked like on camera we saw.
Funny they
one
want to
person
say
walk
AR,
out.
isn't it?
But that might be the civilian that the
Brother.
Hudson County Prosecutor's Office said was injured.
Thank you,
by
Walking Tall,
gunfire.
for dropping that link.
It
I
doesn't
appreciate you, bro.
account for the 3 others, and I need to find out what happened to those 3 people and who they might be.
Understood, Adam. We don't want to get it wrong. We just know that the mayor said.
Good angle, Shauna. Good angle. Hey, Elmel. What's up, Matt? What's up, Vape? What's up, Moon? What up, Danielle?
What's happening, but we know multiple people. We know there were two suspects and multiple people.
What up, Big Mike?
It's just heartbreaking, as it is at Jersey City Medical.
What up, Keystone?
The officer is being pronounced dead. Ray Vieta is over there for us, Ray.
David, we continue to see a lot of movement in and out of the hospital. As you mentioned, that officer that was pronounced dead was rushed here to Jersey City Medical. As we now know, 2 other officers injured and possibly other folks as well. And for that reason, we continue to see a large police presence pretty much surrounding the hospital on both sides. And I'm going to wait for this bus to go by so you can get a better look at the intersection that has pretty much police blocking it. They are monitoring who goes in and out of the hospital. And now I'll get out of the way so you can see what I'm talking about. There the officers are. It's like that on the other side as well. The head of the New Jersey State Police Benevolent Association is expected to be at the hospital if he's not here already. I can tell you security is very tight around this hospital. No one is being allowed easily into the hospital. Of course, police want to make sure that those inside are safe. Again, it's not clear if the other victims in this situation are here at the hospital, but it is a very big possibility because Jersey City Medical is a trauma center. Again, what you're seeing here at this intersection is a large police presence, and what we've seen throughout the afternoon, police coming and going in marked vehicles and not marked vehicles as the situation continues to unfold. But again, we know that officer that passed away was taken here to Jersey City Medical, and there is a possibility those others who have been injured were taken here as well. Police are keeping us at a distance, and we're trying to get as much information as possible, but as you can see, it's quite a ways away, and they're keeping us at a distance from the hospital.
You're right. What? You're right, Walking Tall. I didn't hear nothing about that, bro.
Got some updates, Jonathan.
Yeah, well, just we have a couple of law
I heard nothing about a fight. You're right.
Multiple people are dead inside the store. I do not have clarity whether that multiple number, includes the two gunmen and or
Right, Elmel? I agree, Elmel.
deceased inside the store there. We now have 3 senior law enforcement officials telling us this did begin as part of a previous murder investigation, and that the officer was then shot and killed. And then we know the standoff led to this store. Criminal in nature, the leading theory at this time, because of what prompted or what initiated this entire incident, which was a murder investigation from a previous event.
Okay, Elmel. Yeah.
Terror and hate crime are no longer any sort of leading theory. Criminal previous murder investigation, and that it's coincidental that it led here. But of course, until the investigation is complete, investigators are going to check out any and all possibilities. The Jersey City Police are on scene. We are waiting to hear from the governor and the state attorney general and the county prosecutor's office regarding the tick-tock of events and better clarity on the number of victims, and of course, as to who these suspects are, and whether they were killed in the store, or whether they're injured in the store, and whether, in fact, they now believe the situation is contained and limited now to just what is happening and what remains inside the store. And we expect those briefings to begin shortly. As you said, David, and as we've been reporting, the governor and the attorney general were en route to Washington and came back given the
Okay, so like you're saying, walking tall, right?
and a
Look,
lot of the confusion all afternoon that was surrounded what was taking place, because you did have a couple.
they're saying there's a
locations
fight
that had
there.
The initial shooting scene.
Scanner don't say nothing about it. And this news station is saying that it was an active homicide investigation, and the cops went to pull over the people that they were investigating for homicide, and the shooting broke out, which is actually, in a way, it's kind of believable, because I know situations where that happened to people before. Like, you know, like I've seen that happen before in my city, so that kind of makes it believable. So in a way, are they just saying that because it happens a lot like that? Like, you know, people that are about to go to jail for life, they go out in a shootout. You know what I mean? But bro, I didn't hear them say nothing about a fight.
2 suspects have been killed.
Excuse me, tired.
Civilians are dead.
I got like no sleep last night.
For a total of 5 people dead inside the store.
5 people dead inside the
Add
store.
in the police officer who was killed, that would bring the number to 6. That is preliminary. That is from one law enforcement official. That is the preliminary number. That
Holy shit, bro.
6 people dead in this incident.
6
The 2
dead.
suspects, the 3 civilians, and the 1 police officer. That is preliminary.
Do something for you guys real quick. Do like
Law
this.
enforcement officials have at this hour, and clearly a tragic, terrible
I
event,
can jump
especially for
over here.
the people in that store, you know, just going about their daily lives and being victimized.
Come on,
Hey guys, on today's
My bad about that.
Much of it certainly a portion of it we watched in horror on live TV. Jonathan, thank you for your reporting. And since it's the only official sound that we have,
Why is that so low, dude? Agitating me. 6 people lost their lives, guys. That's crazy, man.
I want to start by just saying that the Jersey City Police Department did a phenomenal job, and it's a very tough day for them. 2 officers were shot. One recently gave his life and was pronounced at the Jersey City Medical Center, and the second officer was shot in the shoulder, and he should recover. And then 2 other officers are receiving medical treatment due to shrapnel.
They already demonetized this video. Come on, cuz I'm not even saying that wrong. I'm reporting the news. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong right now. All I'm doing is reporting the news.
Port Authority, NYPD,
Like,
supported us.
jeez.
Of course, a tough day for the Jersey Police Department.
Any idea how this started? What started?
No, it's still under investigation. I don't want to get that. Can you tell us about the assailants? Nope, not at this point. Anything else? And how many deceased are we talking about? We don't know yet. We can confirm there's multiple deceased inside the building, and all the schools in the location are secure. They will be secure for the foreseeable future until we feel comfortable to release all the children. But all the children are accounted for, and we'll provide more information on that shortly. Again, I just want to say it's a tough day for the Jersey City Police Department. You know, these people work tirelessly in very, very tough conditions, and we're going to notify the family, but he's one of our best police officers, and tough day for the Jersey Police Department. How many officers were there? 2 officers. Okay, thank you very much.
Is this terror?
There's no indication of that.
So there you have it. We stayed with our coverage throughout the
No Del walking tall. Prayers, buddy.
Uncertain and remains uncertain, but one
Prayers.
thing is clear: it's been an absolutely horrific day for the Jersey City Police Department, despite heroic efforts. Certainly for a Jersey City community, for school children, for all of us. We'll send it now to our studios. Stefan Holt and Rana Novini will pick up our coverage.
David Usher, we appreciate you taking us through this coverage throughout the afternoon. It is approaching 4 o'clock. You're watching News 4 New York at 4. We want to bring you up to speed with the latest on this shooting.
All of a sudden, it flies. You see what I'm saying?
2 others were shot and injured.
What the hell?
5 people are dead inside of the supermarket.
Now it's low again.
And those 2 shooters are believed to be down, as you heard from Jonathan Deans a few moments ago, those 2 shooters down inside of the grocery store, believed to be among the 5 dead in the grocery store. Every single school in Jersey City is on lockdown as a precaution. We understand all of
So
these
2 shooters reported 5. I
President
was wondering how they were going to do that.
And it is right now monitoring the situation. This is all unfolding in the neighborhood near
There too, baby cemetery.
We have live scene coverage this afternoon. We'll get started with News 4's Adam Cooper scene live on the scene. You heard those gunshots out there. Take us through what's going on here right now.
Okay, we heard the gunshots, feared the worst, as did this community that's all out here right now. To give you a little wider picture, we see a lot of people, onlookers, neighbors coming to find out what's going on and try to figure out and make sense of all this violence in their neighborhood. There's an NYPD emergency rescue vehicle that's now on the scene.
For some reason,
it's trying to get to that kosher supermarket. Now, let me give you a sense over here.
okay, now
We were given orders to stay at the junction.
for some reason now, I don't know why, but they're talking about on the scanner that a girl U-Haul truck left the cemetery. So the cop is saying on the walkie-talkie that some girl reported to him that a U-Haul truck had left the cemetery right at the top of MLK. That's right at this scene. That's at the scene. That's right where all this is. Yeah, there were 2 shooters, Ethan.
Our camera about 30 minutes ago being walked out, maybe injured but alive. So we saw 1 person being walked out, and that would add up with 4 total people inside during the standoff. We know at least
6 dead, 2 shooters, 1 cop amongst the dead.
There's a synagogue,
2 other cops shot.
There's also a school there and a daycare across the street. So a lot of concern in this area as this was unfolding about safety, about these lives on the line, and then on top of that, of course, the officers who responded, and now we know 1 officer was shot and killed. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on what's happening here, but this is a mixed neighborhood. There's a lot of Hasidic Jews in this neighborhood. As I mentioned, that kosher supermarket and synagogue.
Let me change its title real quick.
Hasidic Jews. That's why
Update
they
this
had
title.
the Jewish paramedics on scene. They're still here across the way, but at this point, I'm not even sure how much they know about who exactly was inside and who may not have survived this attack and this criminal violence. There is a bit of relief, I will tell you, on the scene. At first, because of the nature of this being a synagogue attached to a kosher supermarket, there were concerns about this being a hate crime. And there is a little bit of at least relief that it's just a criminal event, apparently, according to law enforcement officials. So we'll keep watching this, guys, and I'll send it back to you for now.
Talked about it being a hate
So
crime.
continuing with that, our continuing our team coverage right now. And Jonathan, you've been reporting again what Adam said, not believed to be a hate crime, believed to be something criminal in nature.
Okay, now it's not believed.
Three senior law enforcement
People
officials
are crazy.
tell us that this started out as an investigation into a previous homicide. And when a Jersey City police officer approached what he believed were the suspects, he was shot in the head and killed.
Okay.
Sarah Wallace, my colleague, has some information on that officer. We're not going to identify him right now, but we're told he's a married father of 5, and that he's 39 years old.
All right.
We are waiting official confirmation from Jersey City Police before we release the name of the deceased officer. A brutal day is how one senior law enforcement official put it, as that officer was shot and killed. And then the horrific standoff at that market, where we're told the 2 suspects holed up and fired at police. And we are told they were shot and killed, the 2 suspects. But also we are hearing now that multiple victims inside the bodega as well. We're told the number is 3 preliminarily. So that would be 3 civilians killed inside the store, 2 suspects, and then, of course, the 1 deceased officer outside, which would bring the number to 6, along with 1 injured civilian and 2 injured officers. The mayor saying the 2 injured officers were hit by shrapnel. The governor expected to brief the press along with the attorney general on this situation. The FBI, the ATF, the NYPD assisting Jersey City Police and New Jersey State Police in this matter. It now appears to be contained and over, and the investigation now into who were these gunmen. Were they, in fact, the wanted suspects from the previous murder? Why did they shoot this police officer? Why did they have a rental truck? Why did they go to this grocery store and apparently engage in a gunfight that resulted in the deaths of 3 innocent civilians?
Okay, hold up.
All of this is part of the ongoing investigation.
Walking tall, you catching this, bro? Now, dude said talking about a rental truck. Why did the shooters have a rental truck? And they just said on the scanner that a girl reported a U-Haul leaving through the cemetery on the top of MLK.
Is because of this previous murder investigation that triggered today's events. That, according from 3 senior officials with 3 different law enforcement agencies who've all been briefed on the nature of today's shootout. And again, the human toll, thanks to our Sarah Wallace, who's doing some reporting with us here and advising us that the deceased officer is 39 years old and a married father of 5. We expect to reveal or release his name as soon as the police department advises us that all of his next of kin have been notified. It's certainly a tragic day for the police department and a tragic day for that community, for the innocents lost this day. Back to you.
A very sad day indeed. John Dean's the newsroom following all the information. Again, this happened just around 12:30 in Jersey City. Watching this unfold inside of this supermarket. We heard about that officer who was shot and killed. Want to get the news for us, Ray Vieta, who continues her team coverage live at Jersey City Medical Center. And I understand that is where the injured officers, multiple injured officers, were taken.
Fuck out of here, you weirdo.
Stephanie, we can also tell you that that officer that died, he was rushed to Jersey City Medical as well. And for that reason, you'll see there is a large police presence that's been here all afternoon. As we now know, that officer did die. And because there are so many victims involved in this situation, you'll see police are guarding the entrance to this hospital. Not just this one, but the entrance on the back of the hospital as well. And even moments before I went on air, I can tell you an unmarked police car was rushing into the hospital. That's basically what we've been seeing all afternoon.
Fucking dude, weird.
Several officials, top brass, to be coming in and out of the hospital throughout the night. And you can see the intersection right now. They're basically monitoring the traffic that comes in and out of the hospital, checking to see who's going in as well. I'm told the entrances into the hospital as well, the physical entrances at the doors, are also being guarded as well, just to make sure those who are inside are safe. Jersey City Medical Center is a trauma center, which could mean many folks,
Hey, Walking Tall, how come all the news,
live look at right
All the
now.
news
Again,
channels are
police
behind this,
guarding
bro.
the intersection, guarding the hospital. They are at both sides.
I'm just
of the
now getting
hospital.
notifications
Be sure
for
to
this.
see who comes in and out as we continue to see unmarked and marked vehicles.
Multiple dead,
rushing
including
into the
officer after
hospital.
gun battle breaks out in Jersey City.
Throughout the night.
A little late, bro.
Okay, Ray Vieta reporting for us live outside of Jersey City Medical Center. We're going to continue our team coverage now with Erica Byfield. All the schools in Jersey City have been on lockdown just as a precaution. We understand all of the students are safe. Erica, tell us where you are and what you're seeing.
Well, Rana, we've been here about 5 minutes or so. We're standing at the corner of Bergen Avenue, and in addition to that, it is actually Grant Avenue just above my head here. Since we've arrived on the scene, we've actually talked to 3 parents and students in all different grades here throughout Jersey City. We talked to a dad who has an 11th grade son. He told me that he has not been able to get in contact with him. As soon as he heard what happened, he got down here. He rushed to this area here behind me, which you cannot see at this point because there's so many police, so many lights flashing, and all that crime scene tape up at this point. Just beyond this point is where Snyder High School is, and that is where that father student is inside. He said his son has not been able to text him, call him, so he does not know what's going on. Also, in addition to that, spoke to 2 mothers. One mother has a student who goes to a charter school, not affiliated with the district here in Jersey City. She's equally concerned, and we also spoke to another mother who has an 8th grader in 2nd grade. She has not been able to get to her daughter. All of them equally concerned about what's happening right now in Jersey City.
About your daughter being caught up in all of this? Are you worried? She's so young.
Of course I'm worried. You're concerned. Right now I'm checking.
They ain't got no food. They ain't got no, like, I don't know if they're providing food for the kids at this moment, but kids are supposed to be out of school right now. They want to come home. Like, they want to come home to be in a safe spot.
I'm just getting off of work. I can't even get through on Jackson Avenue. I can't even get through. Martin Luther King, Bergen, and got real shit.
That's only no cause. That parent's been advised. She called in just because she wanted to get her child out of school. The school's on lockdown. You're on channel 1. Switch over.
Surrounded by me right now, there are a lot of parents who feel equally as concerned as they try to.
You're on channel 1. Switch over. Okay. Lockdown in Lincoln. Could you
Come on, damn it.
We have a lot of parents out here.
All right.
And why would you say?
Yeah.
Delta Lincoln.
Lincoln 3 is supported by that makes that decision.
All right, thanks.
Right there, and I can imagine you've been talking to parents, just the fear and the uncertainty. But again, the school district is reaching out to those parents, correct? Just to reiterate that.
They're actually seeing that kind of widespread. These school districts are now kind of reaching out beyond boundaries. It doesn't matter what school your student goes to today. Everyone is kind of getting the same message. All schools in Jersey City on lockdown. When they can be released, they will release. As you can mention, as I was talking to a mom just a moment ago, and I was asking her how many on this block here behind me. She told me there's the high school, but then she pointed out in every which direction there seems to be another school around here. That's why all of these people are having to work closely together, whether they belong to the schools or they attend the schools proper here in Jersey City, or if they go to a charter school or possibly a private school in the area. Stefan.
We heard that the scene is still not clear right now. Jersey City police are still keeping their guard up.
Look what Walking Tall said.
Suspects are believed to be down. 3 more civilians found dead as well inside of that store.
Pipe bomb. They smell natural gas. I didn't want to cut the. I don't want to talk over them.
Where all of this is unfolding, and that's where we have news.
But Walking Tall.
Christine, who has been live on that scene all afternoon.
Oh yeah, John Smith. What did you say you sent me, brother?
Okay, guys. The scene here is still reactive.
16, did that girl run down a little bit?
To move back a little bit. We've been moved back about 3 blocks from that grocery store. This all unfolded.
I have them going in the other restroom next to it. It's 2 doors only.
A lot of parents who have children in the schools
3
directly.
C's. I'm coming down.
That's been on lockdown ever since this began. And that school is still on lockdown. I just talked to a mother a moment ago who has a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I know, Johnny.
The cemetery at approximately 12, 15 hours, 12, 10 hours.
Immediately, she's worried about the neighborhood.
That has some significance. You may want to pass that around.
Because she can't communicate with her daughter and hasn't heard from the school yet. So,
what's up, Vicky?
As this
What's up, Crow?
You see the emergency rescue vehicle from the NYPD that's now here in Jersey City. as they still try
West
to
Street,
figure
can you do me a
out
favor and check on Channel 1 to see if they have that U-Haul? Because we're right by the courthouse at Newkirk and Summit. We see a U-Haul here with its hazard lights on. Just check with Channel 1, please.
schools in the area. On top of that,
Yeah, the U-Haul from the
you know what? I want to play you a clip of the interview I just told you about with that woman.
You know that? They got the U-Haul that they need. And we believe we have.
You heard that too, Lark?
From the opposite side of town, being from Neptune.
Alright, West Street received. Just notify the people from the courts that there is a U-Haul double parked on the Newkirk side, on the side of the building. We're gonna run it out though. We'll pull you, sir. Check it out. Give me the phone number. Alright, West Street. Looks like it's occupied one time. We're just gonna go up them real quick.
So you're on your way to work, and then what did you see? What did you actually witness?
Cops surrounding the gun store on down.
They found the U-Haul?
Can you go to room 21? There was somebody.
Who drove it through the damn cemetery?
Cop was shot.
Who they got? Other people involved?
It's gonna be Summit Newkirk.
Outside a gun store.
Yeah, gun store. On Oregon Road in Danford.
Arizona Alpha Delta 91303 U-Haul. So look.
Obviously was not the mother.
my channel scores later than yours, bro.
Is a witness who saw the officer down. Not at this.
It's gonna be Alpha Delta 91303.
She saw had been shot. I believe that is the officer who was shot and killed. She told us off camera. She said she didn't want her face to be on camera.
All right, mate, brother, be safe, brother.
Squad 35350 on channel 1.
She witnessed first before this criminal scene moved here to the grocery store on MLK Drive. That was blocks away this way, but she's referring to seeing that officer. And then we watched as they surrounded this kosher supermarket. It sounded like a war zone inside, a barrage of gunfire.
Oh, okay.
15 minutes.
I got you.
Shots fired. It sounded like we're
any movement at this time. Everybody's in the hole.
Growing Hasidic community as this is happening, fearing the worst about the people inside that grocery store. And now Jersey City is saying that 3
evacuate what?
have been killed. People on the scene that we've talked to believe it's 3 of those Hasidic Jews who were inside the grocery store. It's also connected to a synagogue at the time of this standoff. So much heartbreak everywhere you turn. First, of course, with the officer shot and killed. Then, of course, the neighbors and the people who know, the family members who know.
Oh, public schools, yeah, Vicky, all public schools, yeah, in that area.
Unaffected, unrelated families who have kids in school across the street now can't even get in touch with their small children, and they're worried, sick about this. So we're going to
ooh, I'd be sick too, bro.
Jersey City, back to you.
Okay, I really appreciate your reporting. Just to clarify, we do know
if you have any West officers that need to go in service, tell them to meet me out front and have a call for them. Could use 2 guys.
The first police officer approached the suspects who were wanted in some sort of a homicide investigation. And then there's also this incident.
When you get the service, it's advisor. Hey, who's in it?
Hey, Weber, check your radio.
I'm good, I already said it.
Well, right now, as we speak, they're making an announcement. This Cannon School, this is K through 5, where kids have been held inside for the last 2 hours or so. There's about a dozen up front who are waiting for their kids to be released. They're making an announcement and they're telling the kids this may be accustomed to walking by themselves. They're not allowed to leave unless they're accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. So we anticipate that will be happening any moment now after the
Wow, 6 and 7. This is great because look at the way these big vehicles. I was trying to do the opposite. Let these big vehicles leave. Pull them out so I can get my buses in. These are big vehicles out here. Take a look. Come outside. Look.
Now, 7, they are blocking the gate, so he got to let them out first and nobody else out to let the buses in.
Receive.
Big site, and so that just shows you, gives you an
Receive,
idea
copy that.
of the
It would have been
breadth
impossible,
of the
fellas. It's just crazy out here.
Cool, I'm going to help you with that, too.
We'll, of course, keep you posted as that happens. We're live in Jersey City. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York, sending it back to you.
Okay, Andrew, thank you so much. And as Andrew has been reporting,
Schools
Now,
are not lifted. As the lockdown is not lifted, your schools are still on lockdown. This is from the Jersey City Police Department. The schools are still on lockdown.
lockdown is not lifting. Now, here's what I don't understand is if the shooters were in a U-Haul, why did they say over the scanner that somebody drove away after the shooting? They said this. Someone drove away through the cemetery and up Martin Luther King Drive in the U-Haul.
1. Yeah, good.
Hey, can you reach out and find out where they're gonna find out if anyone knows where they're gonna release these children from Sacred Heart? I have parents asking me.
I got the information. We're still on lockdown. 17-5 to supervisor. Is Casper still in session? Hey, Casper?
You guys in the class right now?
Huh?
You guys in the class right now while I was having it? Yeah, they're all in the class right now and they're scared. The lights are all turned off. It's ridiculous.
How long have they been that way? Have you seen the lights been off? How long have the lights been off?
Yeah, how long the lights been off for? What is that?
So from what I can see in the picture here that James is showing me, it's kind of the roof of the classroom there, but it is extremely dark inside, and I can see a student's face kind of in shadow. I think that's what you're trying to describe to us. They told you
That was taken
off at this point?
Well, since I went there last year, it's probably for like one of the lockdown drills. I can't get out too much.
No, definitely not Sacred Heart.
During a lockdown drill.
It's kind of alright. So like, they had to go to
School 41.
make sure they're not seen in the window.
What?
Moses of Greenville, that's the school that we just cleared, and these individuals are now going to walk over Fulton, okay?
All right, so
Alright, is there any we move those children to?
they don't want to let the schools off lockdown. They must feel there's still some type of threat out there, which must be that pipe bomb.
27 post 4, come in.
Which must be the pipe bomb that Washington said.
I'm in trail 406 this whole time. Receive.
Never mind.
Yeah, let me check Twitter actually. Ow. Let's check Twitter real quick, huh?
17-5 support desk. Is Salvation Army still going on or no? Yeah.
We are on lockdown.
14 to Central Office.
Wow, how weird is this?
Go to 77.
Dude. Okay. How weird is this? Guys. We know they're on lockdown, you jagoff. How weird is this, guys? How many of you remember the movie Shooter, right? With Mark Wahlberg, with the Fed and Mark Wahlberg was framed for shooting the president. Tell me the cop that got killed doesn't look like Mark Wahlberg. I'm about to show you him right now. Tell me this dude don't look like, not Mark Wahlberg, he looks like the cop with Mark Wahlberg. The cop and Shooter. Here, I'm going to pull up both their pictures. Look at this. That guy right there, right? See him? Damn it. Don't he look like him, bro? What the hell? That's crazy. But this is the cop that got shot, man.
That's all we can tell you for now. Please see. So we're letting out. Please. Supervisor. What about the school buses? The one I'm picking up the kids. How we gonna do this?
Okay. Here's the actor right here. Check this. Yo, they look just alike, bro. That's crazy.
Where are you at again?
Bro, check him out.
I'm at Bidwell and I'm okay.
You people?
If it comes out Bidwell
Watch
from
it.
Bergen the wrong way, I figured everybody up right here. Bidwell, I'm okay. Receive that.
All right.
C1, you got that?
You see him? Now, this is the dude from the movie. Look. Look at that. Dude, that is... Whoa! Yo, bro, that is close, bro. That is so similar, dude. What the hell? Whoops. Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. However.
You're still locked down until you hear from us.
Hey man, calm down. What are you talking to like that?
When we get the authorization.
Bada bing.
Well, they're dismissing kids at this school.
They look like really similar, right? This dude.
14. Shut the doors and lock them down.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, back.
Having a little conference here with the.
Back to it. That's the cop that got killed.
All right.
God rest his soul. We don't have to live like this. We don't have to die like this. Look at this. Gun lobbyist. To write our gun laws, shootings are always critical. What?
Dickinson High School, you're supposed to stand by. Nobody is to be let out of the building. Oh, Dickinson's back to the super. We got students and teachers right out here. I am not getting strong doing. Mr. Washington, you need to tell Mr. Sears I want to speak to him about. Appreciate it, thank you. All right. 503, that's Museum and Malik, correct? That's correct. All right, thank you. We're dismissing the kids in the building. All right, then we'll start out here. Thank you. Three from us, we transported detectives down to the MC. I was broken. All right, sir.
250. Is Captain Cohen on there? I'm on there. What's your location?
The hell?
I need you to hook up with Deputy Chief Boosters. Once we clear the scene and we start evacuating the people, we're going to have you and Lieutenant Boosters have to coordinate securing the crime scene for the Attorney General's office.
20 minutes or so, and we're just waiting for. Why they zooming in on these niggas?
Regional Day / Harry Moore. We're still on lockdown.
Jonathan Deeds, reporting for us live in our newsroom. Thank you so much. We want to take you live back out to the scene right now. This is the scene outside of the grocery store. You can see still a very active situation. And Jonathan mentioned that they will also be searching the truck, the rental truck that was outside the scene. So perhaps what is going on right now.
Emergency services teams going building by building, we understand room by room inside of that the building where that store was. FBI assisting Jersey City and Hudson County. Glow of lights from ambulances and this investigation gets underway.
And as
95 to the north side schools. We're still on lockdown. Please stand by until you hear a message from either Chief McCoy or the director.
News Force Erica Byfield and Erica parents still concerned because their
This
students.
is 36-1. We were informed by the principal that Mr. Walker called in and give the okay for dismissal. Can someone please contact the main office at the 26?
A lot of parents are gathered.
More officers coming down. Once again, any personnel that's down at EMC, we got 6 more personnel coming down. High School. I'm a little busy. I don't have time to call you. When you're able to release, we will inform you. Until then, you are locked down.
Who the hell are they?
He was telling me that he has 4 children and your youngest is in 3rd grade.
Negative. We're on lockdown. We're in the middle of the situation. We will get back to everyone when it is okay to release.
What's going on? They don't know what's going on, but you know.
Hey, John Smith, look. Right there, it says 5. And you said you just heard them say 3. That's crazy.
It's very emotional.
I believe you. I believe you.
Commander, be advised. I'm standing by.
Lights off with the stairs and go on. See if they're ready. 5 minutes ago.
This way, we gotta go that way. So we're trying to find out what's going on.
That's kind of bad too.
I'm not really aggravated, very concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because this is different. This don't happen here every day. You know, so very concerned.
Hope is obviously just to get him home and give him a hug.
Yeah, maybe get him some Chinese food or something. But it's all good.
Is that his favorite?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, James. Obviously, you can see parents are gathering in this area for that very reason because they can't move in many directions because
Monkeyviral.com. What is that?
Shauna, did you make that pickup? Oh, Tim, not yet. We're trying to even get through all this traffic. Bergen Avenue is completely blocked. We can't even get through Bergen Avenue. We're coming down Wegman right now. We should be approaching.
Yeah, 6 dead. That's why. That's what you're thinking, John Smith. 3 civilians. 3, 4, 5, 6.
minutes ago on our air. We
That's probably how you got confused.
That other gentleman's help, and we saw inside the school.
That's right, Patrol Lieutenant. If you can have the unit requesting those 6 officers, the transport for them needs to not wait minute, okay? It's impassable.
6 minutes.
Law enforcement, lots of flashing lights. The kids are trying to make the best of the situation.
Farley on one.
Having to deal with at this point. Back to you.
Can you meet the pickup vehicle at Wegman and them, okay? That's completely blocked. You can't make it down.
What's happened this afternoon? At least one Jersey City.
Yeah, it's gonna come down big one.
Oh, the Jerry.
All right, I'll have the 6 officers walk down there.
Here's the shooter right here.
People inside the supermarket are also down.
Here's the shooter.
2 shooters involved in this are believed to be among those 5 killed inside the grocery store. Every single school in Jersey City is still on lockdown at this hour.
This is supposed to be the shooter, Samuel W. Hyde.
3-1 for control.
Will be released from their schools. President Trump has been briefed on this and is monitoring.
Samuel W. Hyde, hold up. Is this real?
Jersey City, outside of the supermarket in Adam, there's
Is this real?
No parking here. They're offering mutual aid to assist with what we need. We're good on the unit calls, or we need to locations.
And this all
I don't know why I was anticipating a black shooter for some reason.
behind me here. The grocery store on the left
Because of the area they're in, that's why.
We are about 3 blocks away.
22 pounds, lock the door. Lock exit 1.
Investigators and the NYPD, Jersey City Police, all the authorities are still going through that building and the surrounding buildings trying to search.
22 pounds, lock exit 1.
I want you to see and hear what it sounded like as we were much closer, maybe a block and a half from that grocery store, the kosher supermarket, where the standoff with police and the 2 shooters. Take a look.
77 to 39. I know what the robocall said. We then received a call from the police that told us to continue the lockdown. Once we get the release, the director will make the all call for everyone to release.
As they witnessed a terrifying
Dude.
sound and scene that unfolded.
Wait a minute.
That's what we need
3 other times. So that was
Am I
one
being
of them.
trolled with that?
Other moments like that.
I believe
Because it says
That's how much gunfire
shooting
was
hoax.
shed and how much shooting.
Sam Hyde, Wikipedia, shooting hoax. Am I being trolled?
Suspected shooters inside.
Did I just troll myself with this? The hoax would typically include photos of Hyde brandishing an AK-47. As we appeared so often on social media that the New York Times characterized Sam Hyde as the shooter. I got trolled. Okay, I got trolled. Fair enough.
Jews who were on the scene feared the worst, thinking how could anyone survive
No
such a
problem.
thing? We did
Enjoy
see
the island.
one person we believe to be from inside led out safely alive. The other 3 at least inside, perhaps those civilians that officials have now confirmed died in this incident. Right now,
We are getting conflicting reports. One from the associate superintendent's office, and then one from you guys.
School, Sacred Heart.
And the point is also here from that 223.
Talked to a mother of a 7-year-old. Hasn't heard from her daughter. She doesn't have a cell phone. Worried sick. Doesn't know what to do. School. I'm hoping by now she has. That was maybe 15 minutes ago. So many layers of pain, sadness, and emotion here on the scene. As it all
as far as that store owner goes, I don't know if he needs to be interviewed.
Dozens of people who have been out here for hours, stunned, looking on, trying to figure out exactly what happens. And it might be a while before all of this gets sorted out because, of course, we talk about 10 to 15 minutes
Look at
of
this.
gunfire exchange. That
What
is
his name's
a very
connected
long
to.
time. And,
Pizzagate,
still don't know exactly
white
how many
supremacy.
people were inside.
I never heard of him. I didn't know that.
May have survived. Reporting live in Jersey
Dude,
City,
he went to Carnegie Mellon University?
It's just frightening.
Wait, after graduating from Wilton High School, Hyde enrolled at Carnegie. That's in Pittsburgh, bro. That's in Pittsburgh.
Intense gun battle.
Carnegie Mellon University. Pretty weird. Pretty weird coincidence how that just happened.
And we have just learned this information just coming into us that the lockdown
trying to get him
of
over.
city schools has been lifted. Again, this just coming in. We are
The vehicle is blocking it. Is it bad guy?
come out, and of course, parents so relieved.
The vehicle is
Look,
blocking it is a Port Authority SUV
are safe.
with
They've
New York
been
plates.
on lockdown since this started about 12:30 this afternoon. And again,
We're working on that now to get the keys for it.
Lockdown has been lifted.
This is what we see from a lot of our
I didn't hear him say that.
who were there along the crime scene boundaries. Parents, relatives, family members coming to pick up their kids and just wanted to know what's going
FTL
on.
Command, I'm sorry again. I need a location on the injured officers. I got their transport here to the medical center.
Imagine some parents have come up to you as well.
Sergeant Farley, you got a location?
We're at the intersection of Claremont Avenue and Martin Luther King. You can see the scene behind us there.
Oh, that's
several
inside of the
FTL
school.
Command, I got them back here.
a lot of people out here standing around, watching what's happening. Also, a lot of parents that are worried about their children who are in those schools, in these nearby schools that have been on lockdown ever since this all happened. This is Latoya. We met
Trying to get
her
some
as we came on
officers
the
coming
scene.
down here that
This is your nephew. Just
that need some medical assistance. Tell them again, it's Jersey Avenue entrance, the main entrance. We have Detective Cologne there. He'll point him in the right direction.
I was crying because he was expecting one of us to pick him up because he knows what time he gets out and he knew it's dark. He knew he's not supposed to be in school this time.
Tell me, you live near here, and you actually heard what was going on earlier. Can you?
Home. I lived down on
225, I'm okay.
and I literally ran and hid in my closet.
All right, will they be permitted in the area?
When did you realize that this was going to be impacting, especially your nephew?
Once I seen on
They're probably
Facebook,
gonna
it
need
was
that.
just like, oh my
It might be time to start connecting gematria.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's right. That's 975.
All right, we should mobilize them.
What do you have?
I have no idea. Really?
Yeah, news got it wrong again. That's what I was figuring, man. Because I didn't hear them say that.
All right, well, I'm glad
Freaking news is off the hook, man. They're full of misinformation.
Didn't know when exactly
Crazy.
she was going to see her nephew. This evening, it would be several more
Any
hours.
bus that is headed to the MC, just be advised,
So that
please
is the
escort.
good news here. Again,
Go inside the Jersey Ave entrance, that's what we're being told up
police
here.
driving around this area right now, and we've still got a lot going on for tonight. Guys, back to
You
City.
are full of misinformation. Shush it. Shush it. Now you are probably just as much full of it, but maybe we'll give you a chance.
Josh, MC's notifying.
Most people there other than the Jersey City local officials confirmed. I got a pounding headache right now.
Any personnel, if you're going down to the medical center, transporting down to the medical center, they're asking you to use the Jersey Avenue main entrance. Once again, any personnel going down to the medical center to transport or anything, they're asking you to use the Jersey Avenue main entrance. Two-dimension traffic. Two.
39-year-old married father of 5 kids.
7-1, come again, you broke up.
That's sad, man.
Can you come to the front and help assist?
That is sad. 5 kids no longer have their dad.
Search on that vehicle, correct? There is no more ordnance in that vehicle? That's correct. Alright, leave it in place. 350. We need the units to escort the buses.
New Jersey has the second toughest gun laws in the nation.
The children and the occupants of the building, the identified target building, are going to be escorted, put in the bus, and taken to the platoon center to be interviewed. And the kids are going to be reunited with their parents at the platoon center.
How How well
Alright,
do
based on the
you
incident
know
location, you're going to be taken,
the
transported via bus to the Pursuit Center so they can meet up with the parents and then interview there.
Having a conference committee with the House and getting the Violence Against Women's Act is because the NRA doesn't like the fact that we want to take firearms out of the hands of boyfriends that abuse girlfriends. When we killed our sergeant, a boyfriend abusing his girlfriend.
Wait a minute. They're talking about gun control already, or is this yesterday? It says did yesterday and calls out McConnell, so I guess it's yesterday, but it says 12 minutes ago. Oh, hope I got it. I got what they're saying.
We're on our way back from getting fuel. We can handle that escort. Alright, wonderful. You got it. Haven Point. Meet up with the buses. You're gonna head up to the incident location and continue to escort that bus to the Pursuit Center.
345 on
345.
Yeah, can you reach out? I'm here at the Sacred Heart with the students still. We're trying to get a unification location so we can get these parents. I had parents starting to congregate in the parking lot earlier.
Alright, you're looking for where they were taken to, the Sacred Heart school children?
Yes,
What is thing?
Here at the church. I have parents congregating in the parking lot. I'd like to see where to come out. I'd like to have the
Oh, there goes the U-Haul. Okay, so that's what they were in.
350.
So I got misinformation on that, but
350, reach
it
out
all
to
worked
Deputy
out
Chief
now.
Bruce and Captain Cohen. Have them start identifying the officers
Look
that
at
are going
that
to
thing,
secure
dog.
the crime scene location. Start putting them into position in the perimeter. Once we close the incident, any officer, as long as they're not securing the crime scene, when they leave, they're going to respond to Snyder High School, speak with, respond to Snyder High School to the supervisors at that location.
Alright, Christy. Chief Bruce and Captain Curran.
Captain Cohen, I got that. I'm off here in front of the building at that location. Hi, Deputy Chief. I'm blocked down. Got Sergeant Zakowski with me. We're going to rally some officers here. We're making our way there.
Rally some officers there.
Just any of the people you do utilize for this, just ascertain if they were involved in the initial incident. If they discharge their weapon, they have to come to Snyder High School. And we have to find a replacement for them. Understood. Alright, be advised, we got that Port Authority vehicle moved off NLK. 350 Lieutenant Deputy Chief Bruce Louis. Just keep as much from the crime scene as you can. We can always get, just take as many blocks as you can for now. And then once the street police go, we'll start reducing it.
Oh, look at this.
They call people too right now.
Oh, I didn't see a look. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know what that was.
Where am I meet my boss?
I'm towards 221 MLK to incident location for now. They're going to be transporting us to Pursuit Center after that.
Okay, I'm meeting them at Pursuit. I'm meeting them at Haven Point.
Picking up the buses at the Haven Point Center. They're going to take them up to the incident location, from the incident location going down to Pursuit Center.
Okay, I'm off here now. There's over here. Emergency 10-1.
Yeah, Mercy then.
Hi, emergency tank. Can you reach out to somebody because they're asking a lot of questions. I'm at that Fulton MLK, the Jewish students and the rabbis. There's something about their religion, and I have no answers for. 910. Can I get a location on the issue that needed medical attention or be responded to the hospital?
We're headed there now. We're on the boulevard. We'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so they'll all be escorted to the MC. Alright, 910, I'm going to be responding out to the MC.
The area, officials are telling everyone, stay inside, stay safe. Of course, again, there's this ongoing shootout with
Now they lifted it.
350 received, Captain Kerwin and Deputy Chief Boosted.
Hi, Deputy Chief, just give me 2 minutes to get some personnel in place. I'll let you know immediately.
They just lifted it. They just lifted it.
Alright, units just 350 also be advised. MC setting up a bus at Wilkinson and MLK if anybody needs medical attention. Once again, it's Wilkinson and MLK. MC setting up a bus there if
He
anybody
said
needs
this place
medical
is full of
attention.
bullets. Was a lot of shots fired. A lot.
Director of all schools, you can start dismissing slowly and orderly, please. All schools, slowly and orderly.
They just lifted it, and they said 20 minutes ago on the news they lifted it.
Over.
It's on one bed.
Yeah, we're going to be releasing Snyder onto Kennedy Boulevard.
Alright, releasing Snyder on the boulevard.
There's snipers up there. Oh,
Yeah.
there's fucking snipers up there. Oh,
I don't know, but he had a fucking sniper.
You hear the little kids cussing.
Alright, Christy, we got the whole crime scene is going to be
It was a little bit funny. It was a little bit funny.
and the whole intersection of Main.
Yo, what? That's the same dude dancing earlier.
All buses should be en route to all schools. With 3 buses. Is that going to suffice? They can offer a few more if we need them.
Car 350.
350.
Alright, from SD Sergeant, he's coming up with 3 buses from the Caven Point. Do you need more?
The hell?
6.
That should suffice. SD Sergeant got it. We're leaving you now. Somebody better call a trailer. Let them know. Not a problem.
Jersey City,
Watch.
a neighborhood that has been under
Drops
lockdown
it. Ooh, what is it?
Witnesses
A gun.
round 6 now. This is all happening in Jersey City,
Watch.
a neighborhood that has been under
Drops
lockdown.
it. Ooh, what is it?
Witnesses
A gun.
round 6 now. This.
Yeah, Chief. At the scene here, I've got the representative from the AG's office, the FBI, the state police. They just want to sweep the scene for booby traps or any booby traps on the deceased. I'm going to do that now, with your permission. Is the AG responding? What was the question? There's a representative from the command staff on the AG shooting response team there. He just said he was from the AG's office and he walked away. I'm gonna go find him. So we have a representative from the AG's office shooting response team. We're not touching anything on that scene. Okay. So we're 345. Dead. Yeah, just as before I said, I have 183 students and 17 staff members still waiting in the Sacred Heart Church. And we have parents gathering waiting.
Google Maps pinpointing the. Damn, I know Google Maps did that.
At that location, please. Ready to go?
I think we about covered it.
Alright, Bob Schwarzenegger, I'm just updating you for the tape. We're all pulling out at the scene. We're not going to check for booby traps. If they need us, they can call us back.
Look what this person says. Like, how is he supposed to tweet any faster? Like, it just happened. Like, she turned it into, don't you care about you? Never mind. Pay attention to people like that. Yeah, wait, what? What's this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at everybody.
So I down through to Manhattan Avenue. Dead end to the railroad tracks. It's 18 bucks 407. For me on channel 1.
I don't know why it don't restart. That's weird as hell, man.
Possible booby traps. They've just been told to stand down. The scene is not complete yet from what I'm being told here.
All the schools in the location are secure. They will be secure for the foreseeable future until we feel comfortable to release all the children, but all the children are accounted for, and we'll provide more information on that shortly. Again, I just want to say it's a tough day for the Jersey Police Department. You know, these people work tirelessly in very, very tough conditions, and we're going to notify the family, but it's one of our best police officers, and a tough day for Jersey Police Department.
Just to clarify, how many officers were
terrorism, Mayor Fuller.
2 officers.
Mayor Fuller, this is terrorism.
There's no indication of that.
We can confirm there's multiple deceased inside the building, and all the schools in the location are secure. They will be secure for the foreseeable future until we feel comfortable.
All right. And we are back in. I froze. My screen is froze. I am froze. There I am. There I go. Here I am. There I go. Here I come. Never mind. Never mind. All right. So, keep them people in your prayers, man. A couple innocents died. Luckily, no kids was hurt, man. How'd you know I had a headache, Shauna? What the hell? How'd you know that I had a headache right now? Wait, walking tall. Which one? Are you asking me? The cop that passed or the cop from the movie? But you're right, Shauna. I do need to take a Motrin. But how the heck did you know I had a headache? Kelly Keeves in the house. What up, Kales? Brother Walking Tall. What was you talking about, bro? Okay, I got it on Twitter. It was on Twitter. That picture was on Twitter of the cop that died. It was on Twitter. Why? Why you ask? Do you want it? Oh, I said I had a headache. Oh, my bad then, Shauna. I think it's one of them stress headaches, man. I feel it down here. Okay, that. What? Oh, maybe someone was jagging around, bro. Yeah, it was on Twitter. Let me pull it up. Oh, my fucking head's pounding right now. Shit, how am I gonna find this again? Like it. Okay. Mike Zavala. Brother, walking tall. For free health care. Mike Zavala. Hold on. Didn't realize Twitter would. Well, I mean, I did realize there were so many trolls, but I didn't realize they were like this. Over 300 Saudi military aviation students grounded in U.S. after base shooting. That's the one from the other day. Yeah. All right, Lurk. All right, Lurk. Be safe. How's it, bro? Okay. Yeah. Why? There's people popping up with his name instantly. Like all kind of people. See who the profile on Facebook is. Okay. That ain't what we're looking for. It is a Spanish name. Looks like all y'all Spanish people. Miguel Zavela, Los Angeles Police Department. Michael Zavela, New Jersey. New Jersey cop. New Jersey cop. Tony Terrino, a Delaware Township cop. New Jersey State Police. I don't see nothing walking tall. That dude is not a Jersey cop. So that is a lie. That's more bullshit, man. Blue Lives Matter. Even got hashtag Blue Lives Matter. And that goes to somebody burning a flag. Antifa, that is, burning a flag. Blue Lives Matter hashtag brings you to Antifa burning a flag. And lies about the cop that got shot today. Some scumbags out there, man. Okay. Is this him right here? Maybe this is him now. Make sure first, cuz. U.S. Army veteran. Don't trust it. Says today, though. No, don't trust it. Check this out, Walking Tall. There's actually multiple people putting that picture up on Twitter. Huh. Utah, man, my illegal What? Oh my gosh. There was another person that put it. Am I missing like a joke here? Is there like some type of joke to this, Walking Tall? His character name is Mike Zavela. His character name is Mike Zavela. What's the joke, though, bro? That's a little bit, that's a little cruel, wouldn't you think? There's all kind of people posting that picture, man. People are sick freaks, dude. People are sick freaks, dude. Seriously, man. People are sick freaks, dude. Alright, man. This is where we wrap it up and shall meet again. I'm out of here, man. You know, pray for the ones we lost, man. And love the ones you still have. I'm out of here, man. Everyone stay kicking up dust, man. Yeah, I agree, Walking Tall. I agree, bro. Definitely, bro. I gotta go try to. I gotta try to go get a phone, man. I'll catch you on the rebound, bro. You too, TJ. Much love to you, brother. Anyone finds any new information on this, anything you think that's worth sharing, email me, text me, one of them, whatever. Any type of good information comes out, hit me up if you want to send it to me. If not, that's all right. But that's all right too, man. All right. Like I was just saying, much love. God bless. Catch you guys on the rebound. Iggy MB5679. Get Truths of Die Line. Shadowman TV. / Truth or Die / Get Truth or Die Line, baby. Love you guys. God